What up again? Alright, this time I'm bringing you something new, some fresh. There's some Scout Comics, issue 1 of Headless. It's brand new. India just came out, already $35 online, as it should be. And, I can't do nothing about the glare, guys. I'm sorry about that, y'all. But let's get into it, huh? And the cover, very nice cover. I liked it. I was like, ooh, it's a nice cover. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what's popping. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what it's all about. I open the book. There's some information for you. And I'm like, oh shit, is that Rick Grimes? That's my boy. What up, Rick? So this fool walks into the scene where, I'm guessing it's a fridge with half of a guy in it, and then the other half on the top side. I was like, okay, damn. Somebody out here, making a point, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, so everybody getting murked. I'm like, oh shit. And let me see. I don't want to zoom in too much, because then it gets blurry as fuck. How's that? That's better, right? That's a good. If you can hear the song in the background, it's Blue DeVita, because this whole book is blue as fuck. I was like, what the fuck? And it's all blue, except for like one pink page that's a video game. But yeah, the cops come into the scene, right? They check it out. They're like, yo, get the hell out of here, rookie. Which is Rick Grimes, right? He's a rookie. Which actually, his name is Rick. So I was like, oh shit, I call him Rick Grimes way before I even knew his name. So kind of happy about that. And yeah, so I'm guessing it's a small town or small city or something. But they're like, hey, bust out of here, boy. We got this. And he's like, oh shit, all right. They're like, go get some coffee and donuts and make yourself useful. And they're like, all right, fine. And so he leaves, he bounces. So they start looking around, seeing the dead body. They're like, oh, we know what's good. Like the police already know what's happening, right? They pull out a Bible, which I'm guessing it's a Bible. And they don't summon a demon, but they, make him appear. Like, he's invisible, right? But they do that little casting spell, I guess, or something, and he shows up. He's like, and it's like, oh shit, they got a cross, and it's like they're ready. I'm like, okay, all right. You usually never see anybody being ready for this type of shit, They kind of just catching somebody surprised, but they know what they're doing. They cast that motherfucker out, and they're like, oh shit, this motherfucker, he back. Like, who's back? Like, nah, I don't think he's back. Yeah, he's back. And hold on, did they say it over here? Be gone, monster. Alright, forget it. We'll move on. This is just a video game. Nothing too much to pay attention to. I was like, oh shit. But then, nah, it's just a game. So I'm like, let's move on. This part right here is kind of like, meh. A bunch of kids playing video games. And that's about it on this end. You know what I'm saying? If you care about that sort of dialogue, you know what I'm saying? Pretty sure you can look it up. But yeah, just a bunch of kids, bullies showing up. Like, give me your quarters and shit. And he's all like, hey, let's, he's like, you need to get laid, girl. And she's like, I'd rather, fuck credit coke and shit. And he's like, I don't mind if you asleep. I was like, ew. And yeah, so they, they push over that kid for this quarters. Everybody else doesn't want to have it. Like, they don't want no part of it. They're like, man, we'll fuck y'all up. And they want to fight back. But the main kid, which is this kid, he don't give a fuck. He's like, man, I just want to go home. Take my money. I'm out. And that's pretty much it, for the little thing. And the friends are like, oh, come on, let's get them, Let's jump in some dumpsters and jump them afterwards. And, yeah, but again, not that interesting. I'm more like, oh, get me back to the cops. These cops knows what's good. And, yeah, so apparently they're talking, right? And he'll reveal it over here, I believe. The comic book is named Headless for a reason, guys. But he comes back with this donuts and coffee, and he's like, all right, guys, let's solve this murder. And they're like, nah, we're good. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, the murder's been solved. And she's like, that's impossible, first of all. He's like, you watch your tone, boy. Don't get smacked. And, she goes, look, she even says, where is it? I mean, looking through this phone is a bitch. Whatever. His name's Rick. And he's talking to her, So apparently they're the Knights Templar or some shit. I don't know how that shit works. But the Headless Horseman is back in town, ready to fuck some shit. I believe this is Salem, right? Could have missed it. I could have missed it. I probably didn't miss it. Ah, there it is. Salem, Massachusetts. I hope you saw that and it wasn't too blurry. But yeah, she takes him home. He's all like, man, why y'all so mean? And she's like, nah, it just takes a while for them to get used to you and all that. And he's like, yeah, but y'all should do shit so weird over here compared to, my town. And she's like, you'll get used to it. And yeah, so she drops him off home. He's like, damn, that was fast. She's like, leave the donuts. And he's like, okay. And bye. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, all right. We're moving quick. He gets home and, he's brothers with that kid who wanted to go home, right? So he's like, Chris. He spooks him. He's listening to music, right? But that's not the important part. That's not the important part at all. It gets pretty crazy right here. Look at that shit. Fucking demon in the kid's room. And it's cool with the demon. But again, the kid thinks he's having a dream or a nightmare, right? And this demon thing is calling him master, right? And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Until the big reveal happened. And he's telling him, listen to this tape. It's like, this tape is just a bunch of ghost stories. He's like, bro, the person in the tape is you. And he's like, what? And he's like, yeah, it's you. He's like, look, I'll show you what I'm talking about, right? Here comes the big reveal. He fucking rips his head off. But that's because he's the headless horseman. What? Look at that. You're the horseman. You're the headless horseman. I'm like, okay. I'm interested in what the hell's going on. That's why he's calling him master. I don't know what the fuck. Maybe it involves time travel or some shit. But obviously the person in the tape was much older. And he's saying it's him. And he's a headless horseman. But the headless horseman is back in town killing people. Cutting off their heads. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But this book's blowing up right now. You haven't copped it for cover price. You need to get on that. This shit has TV written all over it. You know what I'm saying? I'd fucking watch this. I've seen the Headless Horseman television show. It was pretty good, right? For what it was. But this is kind of weird, So, maybe these are 4 main characters. The bully, the Headless Horseman himself, the brother, and the cop lady. So, yeah. I like that, guys. I don't know what y'all thought about it, but I liked it. I'll see y'all on the next one.